Shemel Shah. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there as preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, standing tall, standing boldly for the name of Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah. Shalom to the elect scattered abroad, and the speckled bird want to say shalom. We'll see how the spirit goes. It may be a quick one, but for our people out there that just love 420, love that weed, can't let it go. Those false leaders that's perpetuating it. For our people to smoke that weed, hey, y'all end is just gonna be put to death. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. We in those times where somebody's gonna be right. Either the people that pushing that do with thy will spirit, do whatever you want, or the Israelites out there on the highways and byways preaching his word. Somebody's gonna be right. And we coming into that time where we are very well seeing that these prophecies is popping up like popcorn, and that we're the ones that are going to be right. We've been pushing this from Apostle Elder, Apostle Tahar on down. They've been pushing it 30 plus years. And now we seeing that hard work come to pass, from the scriptures. The Lord said that his word would not come back void to him, paraphrasing it. So we're in those times. You people out there that want to follow Esau, Edom, smoke that weed, get high, it's really to escape your problems, to escape this captivity, but this captivity ain't gonna let you escape. All right? You just gotta take this ass whooping and follow Yahweh Bashem outside to the best of your ability and endure to the end. We can literally see that the kingdom of heaven is literally around the corner. It's just you dopes out there that's literally doped up by this weed trying to escape your reality. You can't see it. Alright? So that's pretty much why the Lord got to put you niggas to death. The Lord got to make you niggas an example. You don't want to serve the Lord? Well, guess what? That's cool. Go ahead, smoke your weed and see what's going to happen. Because you're going to end up smoking a missile. Alright, I opened up the oven today. And, because earlier today I was making some lamb and some bison. I opened up the oven today. And just a whiff of the smoke just hit me in the face. And on my glasses, I can only imagine what would happen when the nuclear missiles hit. I can only imagine, When no nuclear missiles hit, there's so much heat, so much obliteration that's going to happen. And you niggas ain't ready for that. Like I said, y'all had to do with thy will spirit. Y'all want to do whatever y'all want. And that's okay. You do whatever you want, you're going to be put to death. All right, let's get some scriptures. This may be a quick one, so let's see what happens. Matter of fact, since I'm in Proverbs, let's get Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Choose none of his ways. Don't eat their pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. I just did a video earlier about Jake eating the hugest and the biggest, baddest lobsters out there, shrimp, really. Everybody else is eating a smaller shrimp, but Jake, with his wickedness, got to go out and show out. And the Lord said not to eat the shrimp, crab, and lobster and pork. Not to eat that catfish. But instead, what does Jake want to do? He want to eat those bottom feeders. The Lord ain't just telling you to not eat those just because. He's telling you for your health, for your well-being, so you have a longer life filled with more joy and not aches and pains. When you eat those abominable foods, you're inviting diseases, allergies to come upon you. But like I said, Jake want to do whatever he want to do. He has that do with thy will spirit, and he gonna find out the hard way. What's that gonna lead him to? In fact, let's get this is Matthew 15:13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up. So we understand in this truth that you have the elect and you have the 2/3, and only the elect is going to get it. Only the elect is going to endure to the end. Only the elect is going to see the reward of the wicked. Okay? The elect are the examples of how to be in this walk. Everybody else is just doing whatever. They're going through a wide path. The elect is going through the straight and narrow. Okay. Verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So Mike Tyson and all these other rappers, celebrities that's pushing all this wickedness, they got an answer for that. They got a huge following. They be like, oh man, he's the greatest boxer, or one of the greatest boxers. And then they see him perpetuating that wickedness. And our people was going to follow that. The simple ones that believe with every word, and all these lesser luminaries, what they say and what they do, they're going to follow them. All right, it's just the blind leading the blind, and they ultimately, all of them going to eat a missile. Okay. Let's get Proverbs 3 at the top. My son, forget not my law. So don't forget Yahweh Shem Yahshua's law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. Okay, your mind. You gotta keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and do it to the end. You're called to preach. Go out there and preach His word. Help out the body, some shape or form. Before I read down, let me get 1 Corinthians 3:16. All right. Know ye not that ye are the temple of power, and that the spirit of power dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of power, him shall God destroy. For the temple of power is holy, which the temple ye are. So you're the temple. You're not supposed to be polluting your temple. But what is Jake doing? He's polluting his temple. He's inviting all these diseases into his temple by eating abominable foods. He's smoking that weed, so his temple is being polluted, and they love it. But they're going to find out the hard way that what we've been saying is going to come to pass. And they're going to be hurting soon. Okay? They're going to be hurting soon. Okay? They trusting in man. Matter of fact, let me get Matthew. I think it's Luke 6. Alright. So this is for Mike Tyson and all you other celebrities that's out there, man, that's not following Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that love this world. Okay. Luke 6:24. But woe means destruction unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You receive your consolation. Enjoy it while you can, man. All right. Because very soon it's going to be famine and a lot of death and destruction. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. So, hey, Mike Tyson over there smoking that big ass blunt, laughing, feeling good. Hey, he's going to mourn and weep. These times is coming. He's going to mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers did to the false prophets. So the Lord saying destruction unto you. Okay, y'all gonna feel it. You don't want to take heed to this word. to this wisdom and knowledge, you don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, well, it's destruction unto you. Okay? Let's go back to Proverbs. Let's get Proverbs 1. Let's get Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So when you first hear the apostles and elders and the brothers on down that's preaching this word, you know, you're going to hear a voice behind your ear, your mind, be like, hey, this is the way. You know, I've been in Christianity. They don't preach the word. They don't preach about prophecy. They won't have the true understanding of the word. So you start learning, you start listening, you start writing down the precepts. Eventually you get built up in the spirit and you go out there and preach. And you tell your people you be a reprover. Because when you're not a reprover, when the day comes, when the famine of the word comes and you're not a reprover, you did your job. And they're not going to have, you know, when the Lord makes his prophets not a reprover anymore, that's it. No more repentance. You had your time. To understand the proverb and interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. So only the wise, the elect, is going to get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding of this Bible, understand how to break it down. Matter of fact, the prophets, first and foremost, are going to get the greatest understanding, because they are out there on the highways and byways risking their lives and freedoms to give you this word for free at that. Amos 3 and 7, surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So that's why we're able to break down this Bible. That's why we're able to give you this milk and this meat from the scriptures. Okay, back to Proverbs. Okay, Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay, so only the wise is going to fear the Lord. And you can see by these celebrities and the people in the world, some of your friends, family members, they don't fear the Lord. You know, with their mouths, they say they love the Lord, but with their actions, they don't do it. And they look at you as a lovely song. You're able to bring out this word, break it down, but they don't do the words in the will of Yahweh Shemashah. So they're going to be confounded. They're going to be destroyed. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs 3. Let's go back there. I'll probably read a little bit of this and I'll close out. All right. Because at the same time, you niggas is just dumb, man. You rather just light a blunt up, smoke it, and get high, and try to run away from your problems and from your issues. The Lord said, you know, He gave the herbs for meat to be used in the proper ways. Herbs for meat and medicines, when not to be smoking them up. Okay, but Jake don't want to hear that. Jake want to do whatever he wants. Only the wise is going to be wise, and it's going to show. Okay. Verse 2, for the length of the days, Slakia, for the length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. So you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. The length of your days shall be added unto you. Okay, the Lord's going to see favor in you. The Lord's going to have mercy on you, because he sees that you fear him and you believe in him and you trust in him. Okay? Everybody else, they despise his knowledge. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thine heart. So this truth, wisdom, and knowledge is going to be inside your heart, your mind. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh Shemashah and man. Okay? You're going to have favor in the sight of Yahweh Shemashah and man. You do that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shemashah. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemashah with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Because our people, they trust in their own selves, they trust in the man, and eventually all that trust in these false prophets, they're gonna fall into a ditch. Trust in Yahweh Shemashah Slakia. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. He's gonna direct your path. All right. When I heard the apostles and the elders and the brothers on down preaching this word, I knew it was the truth. I knew it was the right way. You know? And that's why brothers stood up for the name of Yahweh Shemashah, for righteousness' sake. You know? And that's why we hate it, for standing up for the name of Yahweh Shemashah, for reproving our people, telling them the right way to go. But they don't want to hear it. They don't want to be reproved. You know, it said when a verse, Salakia, it says when words can't teach you, adversity will. So when these evil days come, it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Let me see, where was I? Verse 7, be not wise in thy own eyes. Pretty much saying it again, be not wise in your own eyes. All right. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. So, you know, you may have brothers that came into this thing, were smoking weed, they was getting tattoos, you know, doing all manners of wickedness, but the Lord changed their minds. And they started following the Lord because they knew that this was the right way. All right. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. Okay, that's how good this truth is. When everybody else is suffering and dying out there, when Jacob's trouble really hits and the nuclear missiles hit, the Lord gonna have you in the straight path and the straight and narrow. You're gonna be able to eat. You're gonna be good in these last days. Honor the Lord Yahweh Shemashah with thy substance and with the first fruits of thine increase. So even if you get something good in life, new car, you know, job, you know, praise Yahweh Shemashah for that. He gave you that. He gave you that increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy press shall burst out with new wine. Okay? So we getting it, man. I'm gonna get I'm gonna jump down to verse 13. Happy is the man and the man that getteth understanding, because his wisdom and knowledge and understanding, as we keep reading, is life. It's good health unto you. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. Matter of fact, let's go to Proverbs 16 and 16. Pretty much says just about the same thing. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Okay, this wisdom and knowledge and understanding is better than this gold. All right. And silver. Matter of fact, let's get Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. Plain and simple, righteousness is going to deliver you from death. Not your money, not your weed, not you trusting in a so-called black woman, making her a god, but trusting in Yahweh Shemashah. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get let me see. Let's get Romans before I get that. Romans 12 and 1. Let's highlight that real quick. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shemashah, that ye present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Yahweh Shemashah, which is your reasonable service. Okay? That's why we go out to the highways and byways, no matter if it's cold, hot, raining. Whether you with a crew or by yourself, you understand that this work has to be done, that this gospel has to be preached throughout the four corners of the earth. And be not conformed to this world, smoking weed, being a homosexual, all this manner of wickedness that this world perpetuates. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shemashah. Okay, he's going to direct your path. He's going to direct your way. All right, if you trust in him. Let me get this last one. All right, let's get this last one and I'll close out. One of my favorites. Sirach 19:19. The knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh Shemashah is doctrine of life. This is life. You know, the things that the Lord tells you is not just to be telling you, just to be telling you. It's because it's your wisdom, it's your power. It keeps you in great health. You know, they had a documentary. I'm trying to think of the woman's name, but when you watch it, you understand that that when you eat that pork, you know, it gets these parasites inside your body, inside your knees. And what you see with some of these athletes and basketball players and people around, you know, even some of your friends and family, some of them got bad knees because they can't let go of that pork. So these commandments, this law is for your life, for your well-being. And they that do the things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. You do that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shemashah, he's going to keep you. Okay? It's going to keep you, man. But everybody else that has that do with thy will spirit, they're going to be confounded. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Rakakadas, the bonds to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until next time, Shalom.